What's up, everybody? I hope everyone's having an amazing day. I'm back with another Godzilla gameplay. It's been so long since I played this game. Now, I just wanted to talk about this game and the future of Godzilla and everything. Man, going back to this game, I just realized that this game is very, very slow paced, and what they were trying to do in reality, it didn't go with the game, and it doesn't work with this game because it's very slow paced even though they were trying to supposedly replicate the movement from the movies, how Godzilla walks super slow, how he destroys the building. Sometimes those things don't work in video games because in video games it's what people enjoy, it's what's fun, not what it's like in reality, to the movies because as you all can tell, and I'm pretty sure most of you get frustrated sometimes playing this game because it's very slow paced. The movements feel slow. It's not like the OG games where we used to play Godzilla. Um, what was it called? Godzilla Save the Earth, or back in the day when it was out on PlayStation 2 and Xbox. I mean, those games were based more on skill for me because it was about how fast you can react. And right here, even though you can react fast, the control isn't gonna respond because it's very slow paced. Like it's like you're forced to play super slow with the control and your movement. So you're not gonna find a very talented player right here unless someone has 3 meters and they're just using Godzilla and using overpowered monsters like Biollante and just using cheap moves. But I mean, back in the day, from what I could remember, it was more like you were Godzilla, right? But it didn't matter what type of monster you were because if you were very skilled, you could kill anybody. I remember back in the day, Godzilla 2000 could lift up like the monsters and throw them. You could like jump and kick. You could um, spin around. Like it was like a type of wrestling game mixed with Godzilla movements and a very fast action game because oh my god, and back in the day I loved that game. Like I would go and Blockbuster and rent that game. And sometimes when I didn't have enough money, there was someone else who would be waiting to get this game. So it was like a race between who could get this game first and enjoy it the most. And I remember I used to play with my friends. I used to go over to their house and we used to play 4 players versus each other or 2 versus 2. It was very fun because not only was the map, I think, dynamic because, well, I wouldn't say that, but it was like more like you could find random power-ups. I think there was like these UFOs. Yeah, I think there were like UFOs that would drop you like super power-ups and like health. And even though you were losing, if you were a very smart player, you can go over and pick up those health powers or whatever they were. I don't remember exactly because I was like 3 years old. Not three, I was like 6 or 7 years old. But you could pick up like those health power-ups and you could like win this battle, like you could clutch it actually. And then I remember there was like this special power-up where it had like a purple, like a rainbow type of color, and you would pick that thing up and it would boost all of your attacks, your health and everything, and you would do like a special move. Oh my god, man, that thing was so beast. I remember like with Godzilla 2000, King Ghidorah, Mecha King Ghidorah, Orga, like their special moves felt special. And right here, I don't know, everything is so slow paced. Like if you get hit and you fall back down, you want to react fast and you can't because you have to wait until the animation finishes, and then by the time it finishes you're already getting hit and hit and hit. You can't react. Like right here I'm trying to do something and I can't because I have to wait until the animation is finished. So I could see that they were trying to make a realistic Godzilla game, but in the end, did that really work? I don't really think so. It messed up the gameplay. Um, to be honest, once you finish this game, to me it's kind of boring, and it turns out to be boring. The more you advance, so that's something that I didn't find with the original PlayStation 2 Godzilla Save the Earth. Like I could play that game day and night non-stop, and even the intro for that was so badass when you see Godzilla 2000 coming up from the water. He's in Tokyo, and then you see Mecha Godzilla Orca, the three-headed monster, or like Monster Zero. Like oh my god, that fight was so epic. How Godzilla powers up. I don't know, just Kiryu felt so epic. My favorite one was Godzilla 2000, Kiryu, Orca. Who else was in there? I don't remember, but there was definitely different monsters from right here. I think there was Godzilla 1989. I don't know, something like that. But there were different monsters from right here, and I enjoyed definitely that game a lot better because like you had sometimes like side quests where instead of being the villain, there was actually a campaign and a story. Now, unlike this game where you just have to destroy towers and power up and see how big you get, like back in the day, they were saying that each monster was going to have their own story, and no, it's typically the same thing. It doesn't matter what monster you pick, you're always going to have the same storyline. So definitely, if they make another Godzilla game, they definitely need to focus on the gameplay, how fun it can be, the campaign or the storytelling from each monster, the abilities, make each monster feel unique and make them even more details. I mean, it's not that I'm judging this game, like I'm not hating, but to me this is like PlayStation 3 graphics. I mean, if you compare this one to the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4, you don't see much like difference. It's not like a big difference where like wow, next generation graphics. They definitely need to use it like the Unreal Engine 4 or even 5. I believe it's coming now, so everything looks more realistic. Because some monsters right here, like their details look unfinished. They look like they were just molded on the computer, like for a 3D print, and they never got finished. Like, let me see. The larva Mothra definitely looks so unfinished. Who else? Godzilla 2000 kind of. I mean, like some of them look unfinished, and I want them to be super super detailed, realistic, and have the map. I mean, the maps change. Like, if you start in a nighttime map, have it where the map could advance, and you could have like daytime, nighttime. Where the sun and the moon changes. Make the map have like different things, like not I'm gonna tell you, don't lock us up in a single map. Like, make us go anywhere we want. Make the destruction even better. What else? Have multiplayer and customization. I don't know if you guys play Pacific Rim back in the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, but for multiplayer you could customize your monsters. Like, you could add paint jobs, you could interchange different parts. So definitely they should add customization. And I know it's not gonna be realistic, but come on, would you rather have like this type of gameplay or super realistic movement where the monsters feel super slow, boring pace game, and it's not gonna be fun, the story is boring? Or would you rather have a lot of customization, good multiplayer? And not only that, man, the internet connection right here, all their servers suck. Like, oh my god, man. Jumping into this game, it was so difficult to find anybody. I know this game is old, but even when you find a match, you get like 2 frames per second or even 25 and even 10 frames per second. It's super slow. It's like you're watching a scratched up DVD or Blu-ray movie where you can't even see anything. Like, super boring. And next time, do not do 3 versus 3 because that's an unfair fight. Sometimes people team up against each other, of course, if the other monster is overpowered. So make it 4 versus 4 or make it 6 versus 6. And I remember back in the day, the arenas for PlayStation 2 on Godzilla Save the Earth were unique. I remember they even had a legitimate like arena for people like to wrestle, and it said Godzilla Save the Earth. That thing was so fun. And I believe that the last battle, you even got like cinematic intros and all that for the last battle. I think you had to fight like the aliens in Monster Zero and Orga, and you went like to their planet, and you were fighting like in this futuristic city. Oh my god, that thing was so epic. Like, you would fight the UFOs, the army. And after that, I think later on, they released Godzilla Unleashed. I think it came out for the PlayStation 2, Xbox, and the Wii U back in the day. So Godzilla Unleashed had way more monsters. I believe even for the Wii U or the PC, I'm not sure. You could customize your monsters and introduce like your own. Like, it was crazy. And I believe this one had a storyline as well. I mean, everything felt more unique than right here. I mean, back in the day, you would have more abilities. So if you could have another Godzilla game, which monsters would you add? Oh, something else to say. when this game launched and never received any patch, any support. So pretty much you're paying $60 for a game that had no DLC, no server support for good connection or dedicated servers. You were not getting updates or nothing, so that definitely sucks. I don't know why they abandoned it. I don't know why they abandoned this game. I mean, shouldn't the company be sued for this, like just releasing a game and not supporting it or anything? So definitely, if they release another game, I know that most of the monsters didn't make it into this, like Godzilla 2000, Godzilla 2004, Kaiser Ghidorah, and so many monsters. So when you make a new brand new Godzilla game, make it where you're going to add. Okay, so when you buy the game, you're going to have like 20 maps, and all the maps change over time. From daytime, they can go to nighttime, and you get the thing right. And make it where the destruction is crazy, and the army actually comes in, and UFOs or different monsters could join. Make the map unique and everything. Now, on launch, you should have 10 monsters available and support the game throughout the lifetime, so you can add brand new DLCs or even map packs where you can buy 5 brand new monsters. You buy 5 brand new monsters, brand new maps, brand new customization, add brand new support for multiplayer, add brand new game modes, make it where you're working as a team. You gotta make this game super fun. So if you could add any DLC monster or any Godzilla, which Godzilla would it be? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell, because if you don't hit the bell, YouTube just updated their application, and now everything is messed up where YouTube isn't showing the latest video. So you could be watching old videos. So even if I post this video today, you could be watching this in a week or even 3 weeks, when in reality it's been out today. So don't forget to hit the bell if you really want to stay up to date with all the latest information, news, Godzilla videos, and all that. So let me know what things you would implement into a Godzilla game, what game modes, how many players would multiplayer have, make it 60 frames per second in 4K support, please. I mean, if anyone's going to make a brand new game, they should definitely add like the Muto, Shin Godzilla, Godzilla Earth, like have us go to different places, like have the destruction be amazing, have it where you can go into first person, third person, and even like go into battles and even fly jets and tanks and support. Like if you die, you have the ability to go into tanks or jets, even like into UFOs or something, where you can drop like special drops for players to pick up, and even give health and call outs. Make this game like more fun, because I'm definitely not having fun with this game. Even though this game is okay, back in the day when it came out, IGN and all the big like companies rated this game as the worst Godzilla game ever, and I do have to agree, it's not the best and it's not super fun. And sorry if I disappointed you, but I'm just being honest. I'm not having fun with this game. It can be fun, at times, but not for sure. So that's pretty much it, and don't forget to check out my Godzilla 2000 review, or drop a like. It really helps me, and subscribe to help me get to 2,000 subscribers or even 4,000. I'll catch you guys.